Yes, we'll learn about the simple machine. What is simple machine? To make our work easier, we'll be using the tools, the other machines also. Means suppose if we want to fix a board, wooden plank to another, to join. So what we'll be doing? We'll be using the screwdriver to fix it, the board, or suppose if you want to cut anything to drive something, the screwdriver also will be using it to make it round and fix it, that one. And suppose if we want to cut the vegetable also, this is the simple things, no? So that time also we will be using the knife, isn't it? So it is very difficult if the things are not there with us. Take an example of cloth. Can you cut the cloth with your hand? No. To cut the cloth, what is that machine you are using it? What is the tool you are using it? You are using the one scissor to cut the cloth. So make a powder. What are you using? The simple machine, that's a mixer which can make the powder in a second. So that is also a simple machine. We are using it. Suppose if we want to nail one on a wall, what are we using? We are using the hammer to beat it and fix it. So those are the simple. The work which can make very simple in a simple way, simple manner, or the simple machine. We are using it, the tools. The some work which make it very difficult, to make it easy, we are using the machines. The simple machines. What are the simple machines? The simple machines are scissors, or the hammers, or the screwdrivers. These are the simple machines. Then levers. Levers are the one which can lift up the single arm. It's moving pivot in any way. It can, in any direction it moves. Means you might have seen the people who are lifting up the big stone. This is the big stone, and they keep the rod under it, and with here one small rod is there. This is the lever. To lift up this big rod, big stone, they keep the rod on this small stone, and they can lift up. They put the force on this way, and they can lift up this big stone. So this is also a lever. And the spade, tongue, these are the examples of. And the bottle opener are the levers. Now here you can see this one. One of the most common machine is a lever. A lever simply unarmed. People can put force here and lift up the big stone by with the help of this small stone. Can move lift up object with the help of a pivot. You can use levers all the time, every day. Spade, bottle opener, legs and arms and legs are all levers. Scissors, legs, arms, when you are moving it to take out something from the top, or if you want to lift up something, that also you will bend and lift it up. So moving, anything which is moving in all the directions is called a lever in a simple way. But mostly the labor people, if they want to lift a big stone, then this they will use this way. Then coming to the pulley. Pulley is what? One which is grooved machine and hanged to a rod is called a pulley. Pulley, it is grooved machine, means to take out the water from a well, will you go down and get it? No. You will have one technique, that this one grooved machine wheel, it is joined to a rod, and the rope is taken and tied to a bucket, and it is it will go down, and you can easily, when you are pulling this rope, and easily the bucket can come up from the wall, come up from the well. To draw on water, this machine is very easily we can do. When the flag hosting is there, that time also when the flags are hosting, here you can find the wheel, and the rope is tied to a flag and the rod. So when you pull this rod, automatically this will come up, and you can tie the rope to this. And big cranes are there to lift up the loads on the ships and all. How do they lift up this? These are the cranes. This type of cranes you can see. Pulley is a machine which has a grooved wheel with a rope wrapped around it. This is one. And it can use to raise or lower or move load. You can see the loads also, like this, to hoist a flag and all. So pulley is the one, and the very easiest manner we can move the loads from one place to another. We can lift up and keep it aside. You might have seen when the metro rail tracks where they were keeping it. So this one. Then wheel and axle. Wheel and axle is the cycle is the best example for the wheel and axle. So this is the axle. The rod is an axle, and the wheel which is connected to the rod to make it move is called the wheel and axle. Means the bus also, under that also you can see that whenever the bus driver is driving, that in that way the wheels are also moving, and the car is also like that only. You can see the wheels and axle. Can you see? This is the wheel and axle. Has a wheel with a rod connected. You can see this pedal. This is the rod, and this is the rod, and this is also a rod which are connected to it against a giant wheel, and a bicycle pedal are examples of a wheel and axle. And even the small children, they play with one wheel, and the wheel is connected to a rod. So that is also a wheel and axle, example for wheel and axle. And screws. Coming to the inclined plane. Inclined plane is what? Means people who can keep it, big trucks. They load the motorcycles and big cars and all. How do they put in that? Can they lift up that much of load and keep it inside? No. They use the technique of, this is the inclined plane. Here the truck is there, and if they want to keep a cycle or motorcycle inside the truck, and the people, what they will do, they keep the motorcycle here, and with this they can push it and keeping it inside. So this is called the inclined plane. And you can see one nail also you can take, and see the threads are round, the ramp. So that is also a inclined plane. So this is to the screw. These are the threads. These are called the inclined plane. And mostly people, they use it to load the heavy vehicles inside the truck. Vehicles or anything, any loaded, if they want to load inside that, this inclined plane, this is called the inclined plane. Is a slope over with a load can be pushed, or they can take down. You can see heavy loads being loaded onto a truck by pushing them on. Then coming to this, screws are the one which can join together. It is grooved one place is there that it can fix it to any, it can use it to join the two objects together. The screws, you can find the threads also on this. Means it can be movable sometimes. Here you can see a screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. This you can see here. Screws, you can fix it or to move around it. The helicopters and all you can see in this. So ramp goes, that goes round. The screw is, a screw allows you to use less force and change the direction of force. You can change the direction of force also. It will be very easy. If you want to make it move, the two objects between that you can attach it and you can make it easy. That one. Then wedge is the one which is used to break it into two pieces. Means a log of wooden log, if they want to cut it with that, how can you make it? So they will use one chisel, they keep it inside this to break the log of wood, and the person who is there, he will be hammering on this to break the log of this wood. Then automatically you can find the break in the log. So this is the one. Wedge, you can see wedge is chisel, saw, axe and knife are the examples of wedge. Two inclined plane joined back to back, it is used to cut or split objects. To split these objects, you are using it. That is called a wedge. In the next class, we will be studying about the energy.